Hello, my name is Bryan Hruby. I'm a police officer with the Villa Park Police Department. I'm the Canine officer. This is my partner Inoe to my left. He is a 7-year-old Belgian Malinois. We've had him for approximately 6 years now. This is 7, he's going to be 8. And we've had him for almost 6 years right now. We got him in 2007, and him and I have been working the street ever since. He's a passive alert dog. He's trained to find human beings, narcotics, and articles. He'll do building searches for us. He'll do building searches for us. We do search and rescue. We do a lot of narcotics work. And we do a lot of events at the high schools. We go to different high schools and do sniffs in the lockers. What I'm going to do is I'll do a demonstration. I'll show you guys a little obedience work that I do with the dog. I'll do an apprehension with the dog, and then I'll do some question and answer. So if you have questions, I really prefer to do more talking with questions than just sit up here and do my own talking. First thing I'll do is First thing that I like to do is everybody asks me how I get the dog trained so well, or how I get the dog to do what I want. There's different methods that people can take with the dog. One thing that I ask everybody to remember is that the dog is a pack animal. They like to work in a pack, and they also like to have a boss. So when it comes to Inoe and I, he realizes that I'm the boss. So his job in life, what makes him happy, is to please me. If I'm not happy, then he understands he's doing it wrong and it doesn't settle well with him. So the bottom line is, as long as I keep him in check and in what he's supposed to be doing, then he's a happy dog, he's satisfied. So as to where people say, well, you're doing obedience. Obedience is not a bad thing for a dog, it's a good thing for a dog. Dogs like direction. So what I constantly do is give the dog direction. One tip that I give people is, if you're working your own dog, I explain to you to constantly do it for 15 minutes a day. It's just that type of work that gets your dog a little bit more tighter at home. He has 2 modes. He has the play mode, I should say play and work, and then he has home mode. When he's at home, his switch is off, he's relaxing. When he's out here, it's all play, it's all work. This is what he's built for, this is what he's bred for. So what I'm going to do is, I will do some simple commands, a little bit of obedience. Like I said, I'm going to go into the apprehension work. Foot. Right. First thing you're going to notice right now, just to start, is you'll always be on my left side. And the reason he's on my left side is because it's not my gun side. My right side is my gun side. So if something happens where I need to control the dog with a leash, and right now I'm off leash because I like to do most of my work off leash, but a lot of circumstances will dictate that it is done on lead. During this demonstration, for the most part, it'll be off lead. He stays on my left, so if I'm controlling the leash with my left hand and things do get bad, I still can use my right hand to get to my weapon. So you'll notice that he stays to my left. What I like to do is I like to keep him close. As you can see, he's creeping now. So I'll just give him a simple, foot. A simple command, and as you notice, he comes in and he actually physically touches my body, saying, here, I'm with you, we're tight. Now, he's right now looking for what's coming next. The dog already knows what's going on. He's been doing this, I think, 4 years, maybe 5 years now, so he knows what this game is all about. He knows that from out of the blue, from out of the crowd, somebody's going to come up and he's going to be able to apprehend them. So he's on alert right now. And again, you see him creeping up. Foot. If you also notice his ears serve 2 purposes. Right now I'm confusing him. He's confused by the speakers. If the speakers weren't on, one ear would be canted back towards me, waiting for a command, waiting for me to tell him to do something. The left ear is usually on alert. It's the radar, keeping everything what's ahead of him. Let me listen to what's going on. So he's waiting for a simple command. If you notice, his right ear is canted back, his left ear is kind of canted forward. But like I said, there's an echo, and we have speakers, so he hears most of my voice coming from here, but he doesn't really realize what's going on because of the speaker system. What I like to do is, again, when I'm doing simple obedience. It's just a heel command, occasional sit, a stay, a come to me, a heel command, a sit, a lay down. But again, you're giving the dog the commands, letting the dog know that you're in control. So I'll do his heel commands. We'll do a little bit of walking, and I'll show you what it looks like from here.
No wonder I'm getting that look. He sees you. Not yet.
So I gave him his heel command, I gave him his sit command, and then I gave him his stay command. Now, due to work, something that I've incorporated is I've done a lot of hand signals and hand gestures. And the reason I've got into the hand signals is for the fact that there are times that I'm in a situation where I don't want to talk, that I want to be able to speak to the dog and nobody else knows what I'm doing. So I'll do a simple click. I'll bring him back. Hey, foot. Off. Here. Off. Like. I do a simple snap of my fingers, a simple click. Sit. Like. Sit. Back. Hey. Off. Here. Inoe. Like. Foot. 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 Like I said, he already knows what's going on. He knows what's going on, so he's jumping my game is what he's doing. The dog actually does this to me a lot. He knows that eventually, he might have actually already seen his decoy too, so that might get there. But he knows what's going on. We've done school presentations. I was in Addison Trail one time, and we were doing some narcotics work at the school, and I was explaining to the students, it was a very good presentation, I was explaining to the students what was going on, and the wind just blew the right way, and he busted me. He could smell the narcotics. I saw the look on his face. I saw the look on his face. He went and alerted to the narcotics without even being told to do so. So a lot of this is him keying in off of me and knowing what's going on. We're going to get to the bite and go from there. Hold on. Suspect, stand still, stop fighting my dog. Inoe. Los. Hruby. Inoe. Get it. Be 8 years old next month.
Wow.
Here, get in there. The question was, how old was he, and then off. Hey, take the sleeve back to my car. Just let him trump. The question was, how old was he, and then does he have to stop at a certain age? No, he goes until he's physically unable to perform. Their dogs working till 11. Some dogs work less than that. It's, you don't know. If you look at it like he doesn't know what's going on right now. Off.
What are you feeding on? Ask him what
Come
you
here.
feed on.
Hey. Foot. Off. The joys of being a canine. Yes, sir. Does the dog have to be neutered is the question. No, he does not. That's the discretion of the department and myself, and he is not. Off. Inoe. Off. Like.
What?
Next question.
Does he eat something special?
Man in the green. Off. The question is, can any dog be trained as well as him for
Yes.
police work or discipline?
Discipline.
Discipline, yes, but that's where it comes into the daily routine. I don't say this in a bad way. Most people have a dog, it's a novelty. It's a puppy that's play. Whereas I go back, remember, they're pack animals. They're looking for the boss. If you're not the boss, then are they the boss? And you watch some dogs get a little bit unwound because they're still trying to find out who's the boss. And I'm not talking about, you know, when I talk about obedience, I'm not talking about discipline as any sort of physical discipline. I'm talking about your discipline is, if he's not doing something right, we're going to take a walk. You're going to sit when I tell you to sit. You're going to lay down when I tell you to sit. You're going to come to me when I tell you to come to me. And if you don't do it, I'm going to continue to make you do it until you do it appropriately. So it's instilling that I'm the boss. You need to listen to me, listen to what I say. Does that make sense? Gentleman in the hat. Is he distracted by the dogs? No, not often. He, you know, when we're doing our work, he's all about business. What he's really looking for is me.